Usually, when film drama is drama, we see tears unintentionally shed by the effect of music. And we try to hide what we cry from the people we're with. And why can't we stop our tears when we know that all of this is fiction? Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the most upsetting drama I've ever found. Let's get started. Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart Rio. It's the most spectacular scene of the show, the museum scene. Hae Soo went to the Goryeo Period Museum and saw the pictures and realized that everything was real. And when I look at the pictures, suddenly I see Wang So's picture in the eye. Think about it. You spent years falling madly in love, and you thought it was a dream. And when you find out it's real, there's a fact that this person died 1,000 years ago. You'll never see him again, you'll never hear him voice, you won't hug him. And here's the only photo you can see, and the final that makes me cry so loud in my heart. That scene where he realized that he left his first love alone with no one else. Imagine if they're both crying for each other, but they're different sizes. One cries because his first love is dead. The other one falls apart for 1,000 years from his first love, even though he doesn't want it. The Goblin's full name Guardian, the Lonely and Great God series is perhaps the most beautiful of the Korean series, and no matter how long it takes, it will never get old. Every time I watch it, it makes me feel the same way. So maybe it's the most deserving production of being a cult among the Korean series. The sequences flow, music, players, characters features, and fiction are very high-end. In fact, when you watch Korean series clichés, you almost never see them. The chemistry between each player is so harmonious that you can never imagine another player for the character. Sometimes you'll get a stomachache from laughing, and sometimes you'll cry and your tears will turn into a field desert. The friendship of the Goblin and the Israel is especially enviable. There's a friendship that will entertain you. And some of the scenes are so cool that you lose your mind. Descendants of the Sun. In the first chapter, which began with the two meeting, we were also observing the relationship between the newly introduced couple and the second main couple of the story. The couple has already embraced their passions with the batting scenes from the first part so much that I think it is healthier to interpret them as having two pairs in the story, rather than calling them the second pair from time to time. Two of our soldiers who can't be indifferent to some kind of robbery, they catch the culprit and send him to the hospital after first aid. But he's stealing one of the soldiers' phones because the thief has a duty to unite the characters and then to join the story. This stolen phone meets both the couple known as the main couple and the second couple already existing in the same hospital. He also learns about past ties among various people when he meets at the hospital. And we saw that the story had a lot of plot to swoop in and prune out. Even the side characters were so finely contributed to the series. I'm sure even people who were bored watching them would be bored to death watching the story of these characters and watch it in the mode of, I wish we knew what the purpose was. Youth of May. It's different to watch the show after reading what really happened. Watching, I understood the pain, the fear, the anxiety. If you're going to watch this show in particular, I suggest you read the articles on the Gwangju Rebellion, even if it's very short. There have been a lot of casualties, many of them buried anonymously, most of them unaccounted for. It's so sad, it's so hard. And the final sections of the series are very deeply engraved. Innocent people in the middle of that war, our innocent couple. It's really sad to see those people resist, to see only those who have no crime, who seek their right to be brutally slaughtered by their own soldiers. The more I watched those scenes, the more I felt. From the first trailers and the first scene of the first episode, we thought this show would make us sad, cry, and we weren't wrong. It was obvious that this would end up like this. There's a lot of real pictures staged on the show. I really can't comment. I write and delete. The people who watch the show will understand me very well. A series I'll never be able to get out of your way for a long time. I highly recommend that you actually watch this show.